Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your girl Catrice. Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Catrice. Thank you all so much for dropping by today. I appreciate it. We're getting ready to get started for our show, but do not forget to hit that like, that share, and that subscribe. Also, please remember that I am a self-published author of a book called Triumph Over Adversity, Overcome Your Church Hurt. So please go to the link in my bio, go all the way down where it says purchase my book. Check it out there. It's on barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com. And I hope that you enjoyed today's show. Don't forget to share this with a friend, family member, and join the Patreon so you can get exclusive content from me. All right? See you on the show. Bye. I swear my mind is like not working fully today after all the stuff. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Catrice. Listen, I'm on Instagram too simultaneously, and I am again away on location. So y'all pray for your girl. But listen, I got two things to discuss today. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know where you guys are from. And I was just talking to my cousin, and I was like, listen, I got to go on YouTube. I got to tell the people the truth. Okay. I got to give people the scoop. Okay. So I'm like, you want to stay? She was like, no, I don't want to stay. What's up, Amos Malone on Instagram? What's up, big bro? So, y'all, Coco Chanel is in the building. Classy Dime, The Journey, E. Woodard, of course, my long-term Periscope brother. And Yobi, she was first. She was like with the emoji. So, y'all, it's a wonderful Saturday. I'm on location. I decided I'm not on vacation anymore. Okay, I'm back in the state of Maryland. However, there's an event tonight. I decided, why not, take another day? Because, I'm a little spoiled child. So I decided to take one more day. And my sister's working an event. And so I'm going to go to that event tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Let me say this to you all. Let me start off by saying this. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. I really love it. I apologize to the people that's supposed to text. I am horrible with this thing. I need an assistant at this point, even though I'm not even nearly as advanced as everybody else, but I'm 41, child. I'm tired. I'm tired. But I wanted to come on and share with you guys to let you all know that taking on all of the stuff that's been going on lately, I didn't realize that there was so much, what's up, Instagram, that the people of God were dealing with. And so it's important for me to be very sensitive about what people are dealing with, how people are interacting, what people are going through, trying to be really sensitive to that. And the last few days have been interesting. I was on vacation from Saturday to Thursday, actually Saturday to yesterday morning, because my flight was delayed. But God knows best. I trusted the fact that, the weather was going to do what it was going to do, and we were going to land back safely, which I did. But it's interesting to me how things are working out and the information that people have been sharing with me and trusting me with or whatever. And I've been having some great conversations with some amazing men and women of God. And men and women of God, we got to do better. They got to do better. That's all I had. That's all I can say. What's up, Instagram? Good evening from London. What's up, John London? What's going on? London is in the building on my Instagram page. So I'm saying all this to say to you all that I appreciate you guys for showing up, showing out, and just bearing with me, okay? Because I'm still new to these YouTube streets, and I'm trying my absolute best. But I've gotten some very interesting information over the last couple of hours. And a lot of it is very disheartening. A lot of it's disheartening. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are not feeling what's going on behind the pulpit and what's being said over the pulpit and all those different things. What's going on, Brunfield Empire? What's going on, baby? I'm on YouTube simultaneously. I'm broadcasting on YouTube also. So I'm saying all this to say to you all that, maybe this is like a PSA to the men and women of God that are preaching and trying to bring the body of Christ to a good place. Y'all listen. You need somebody in life that's going to hold you accountable as well as everybody else, because while you're shepherding, everyone else someone needs to shepherd you. And I think that's what we're finding out about the bishop allegedly in New York. He seems like he is an illegitimate bishop from what I have gathered and what I've seen on documentation. But who knows? There's more. There's way more. And trying to listen to 80 different YouTube videos in 3 hours is not working for me. Okay. So I'm trying to give you all what I know, and that's it. But I will say to you all, I've had some pretty interesting conversations, and in particular, I've gotten some conversations, some feedback about the men of God, whether it's behind the pulpit or even here on YouTube. And the resounding message is the women of God need to be careful. Okay? The women of God need to be careful. Can y'all just do that? Can y'all just be careful? Okay, I really want y'all to be careful. I really want you all to be prosperous, but I want y'all to know and to understand that you need to be careful. And so that's my prayer for the people of God right now. Had a great conversation, about an hour and a half long today. We're going to talk about another conversation I had yesterday. But I really want people to be careful. That's the biggest piece. Okay. So I'm in Patreon. I have a patron. If you are a patron, and I turn the subscriber only because people are watching, but you're not subscribing. And so I really would love you all to become a cocktails. Okay. I did not do a good job about letting you know when I came on today, because I was on the phone and I just got into this hotel and I got to be someplace at 7:00. Y'all pray that I get there on time. I'm like right here. I'm probably going to be late. But it's raining men. So if you in the Maryland area, hit me up on IG, girl. Come on out with me. It's raining men. So where do I want to start with this? Hey, Mo Hero, what's going on, bro? On Instagram. So let's go back to earlier last week. I recorded 2 videos. Michelle Loud responded to a couple of the 2 videos that I made. And I'll be very honest with you all. And a lot of my subscribers were absolutely right. They were right. By text, the tone can say one of 2 things, right? The text could say, I really don't like you, or, I'm basically regurgitating what I've been saying and saying it over again so that people understand the importance of my getting my son back. And I was coming back from full transparency, full disclosure. You guys know I have no other way to be. I got to be honest with you all. And I told you all that if something was to happen, I would come back here to tell you all what it is. Did I not? Okay. I like to operate in integrity. So where was I? I was en route to come back to Maryland, and had a pretty decent flight. It was late, had a little bit of turbulence or whatever. The pilot, thank the Lord, the Lord's hand was on him, child, because I thought I was like, look, I was holding on to the seat in front of me. I said, Jesus, just don't take me now, Lord. I can't. This is too much. Okay. And so thank the Lord, we touched down safely back in BWI, and I go to check my messenger. Now, I never check messenger, guys, but I know that I've connected my IG and my messenger together. And I noticed that I have a message from Michelle Loud, and she said some things. And then the hot-blooded Leo in me wanted to say some stuff. I was like, oh, I know you lying. That's because, come on, let's just talk about it, y'all. on social media, that's what we do. We're always looking to be on the defensive. We're always looking to, be the person that's right. We always want to be right. And so I basically was defensive. And so I took the message and I read it. I read it halfway, half tail. And then I read the other one and I said, you know what? Let me respond. Let me respond. And then I responded again. And then I posted it in the Patreon. And I came home. I was tired. I was a little irritated. And I got to be honest. I was irritated because I was traveling all day. I had to leave my friend in Florida, child. When you treat like a princess, by one of your uncles and stuff, you don't want to leave that. I told you your girl Cocktails is on the market. So I'm like, you know what? It's all good. Let me just go ahead and, leave it there. And so get back and I get the messages and I responded to my emotions. Got up the next morning, yesterday morning, started working and everything, catching up on client work. And all of my clients want to hit me up on a Friday morning before 12 o'clock. And I'm like, look, I just got back in town. They're getting on my nerves. I'm the same way all the time. My clients will tell you the truth. So listen, so I go back to, I said, no. I was like, let me just go ahead and check Facebook again. Let me see what happened. She responded. And she said, you need to call me. And I did just that. Okay, what's going on? What's up, Ashley? Ashley's in the building. What's going on, babe? From Maryland. She was on my show before. And so I called her. And the first time she didn't pick up. And I knew I ordered some food and everything and was washing clothes. I was supposed to go to a cookout yesterday. When I got back. And it was so much going on. I just had too many things going on at one time. And so we actually had a conversation. We talked. And we talked some things out. Let me say this to you all, people on YouTube and social media as a whole. And I need y'all to understand that when people are talking, and this is why I said I had to take a step back. And let me tell you something. What I did was I apologized. That's what real women do. You apologize. If I offended you, if I did something, and it wasn't without us talking some things out. And she said, I know that you have my best interest at heart. This is the situation. And we talked for about a good hour and a half. And I'm here to tell you all, I made a statement here on my channel. What's up, Jeffrey C. Turner? I hope to see you tonight, bro. I made a statement here on, what's up, Devon D. Neal? I made a statement on my channel. You guys come over to YouTube, Cocktail Hour with Catrice. And I made a statement on my channel. I said, if I am wrong about something, I will always come back and I will always stand in what I said. I will be accountable and I'll be honest. I said that. I even said to my patrons, thank God for all of my patrons who support me every month. These people are amazing. And the people that have crossed over from Patreon to IG to send me extra stuff into my email, amazing. But I said to you all, that I will always come back and I will always admit when something is awry or when I was wrong. I said that. But it's okay, lucky lady. It's all right. I said that I will always come back. I will always say to you all, I was wrong. And I made a statement here. I thought to myself, maybe Michelle has an issue with women. I said that. I said it. And let me tell you, we had the most open, refreshing conversation. And I said to her, I made a statement on my channel because I sent you this message. And of course, because of how social media operates, it went to another folder. I've gotten those messages. I got a message today and was talking to a young lady for about a good hour today. But it went, if I wasn't careful, it would have went to another folder. And she said, I try to keep up with my messages and everything. And let me tell you, all this woman wants is her son back. That's it. Hey, Kevin, what's going on, babe? Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All I can say is all she wants is her son back. And we had the most open, honest conversation that I've had in a very long time. And I'm a straight shooter, pow pow. Y'all already know it. I give it to you straight. I'm not going to give you no nothing. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I was wrong. I was wrong. I can't say everything that we discussed yesterday because I want to make sure, and I told her I was going to make this video. She's fully aware that I was going to make this video. The people I talked to today, yesterday, besides her, that will not be discussed. But she knew I was going to make this video to apologize openly for saying that. But that's how I felt, because I said, I sent you this information. I wanted you to get this help or whatever. And so some things are working behind the scenes. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to understand is that just because people don't tell you everything, and this is not her telling, this is me saying it 100%. Okay? Just because people don't tell you every move that they make does not mean they're not moving. When I was betrayed from my church back in 2014, I made it a point to get very quiet, to get very low. And part of that, me being low, was depression. Part of my being low and depressed was because I lost a very big chunk of my church family. I lost my surrogate family, you know, and instead of having people that I could count on the side spiritually. But what we're seeing now is a woman that's lost her child. And I made sure to let her know, and I reiterated to her, I cannot say anything as a matter of fact. And she knows why. The people that know, you know why I cannot come on YouTube and say this 100% happened. This is not going to be the hair that I'm wearing tonight, y'all. So, but I said I cannot come to YouTube and tell the people that this is 100% fact, because I have to say alleged. I am a vlogger on YouTube. If I say, you know, this happened and this person took this child, and that's a lawsuit for me. Hey, beautiful kid, what's going on, man? This is my moderator, y'all. And so I'm not here to say anything else besides the fact that I was wrong. And we had a great conversation. And I deliberately didn't tell my patrons what happened because I wanted them to hear it here first. I wanted my patrons to get the word here like everyone else, because I wanted it to be a surprise. But also, I'm going to say this to you all. I don't know how to say it without doing too much. So I'm going to leave it at this. Please be very careful. Even with me. No one in these YouTube streets, so IG, Facebook, Vimeo, whatever these sites are, TikTok, you don't know these people that you're talking to. And I'm very leery of watching content that degrades and demeans women. I am a woman, okay? I'm very cautious about, hey, what's going on, ACOJ? What's going on, baby? I blocked you by accident, child. I was like, oh my God! So forgive me. But listen, I'm very cautious about watching content that goes against who I am as a woman. I can't tell people what to watch. I can't do it. I will not do it. But let's just say, yes, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I went through my blog. She wasn't supposed to be blocked. But I got some interesting news this morning. I will never go against another person here on YouTube or social media or Facebook or Instagram. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk about what these pastors are doing. I'm here to talk about what we can do better as the body of Christ and how God can really be glorified in everyone's life. I don't have time to play channel wars, but I'm going to urge you guys to please be careful. Over the last few days, I've gotten some messages, and at this point, I need an assistant. I need help because I can't listen to people here and do this work there, and it's impossible for me to do it all. And I'm low hanging fruit. Remember, I'm cocktail hour. Low hanging fruit, y'all. That's me. Low hanging fruit at the bottom of the barrel. But I cannot watch as people, whether it is a cisgendered woman or man, trans, gay, I can't do it, to demean who I am as a woman. I cannot do it. And the sad part is that I've gotten a lot of messages from women. One in particular, thank you, Evie, I appreciate you. One in particular that wailed today. She wailed. And I'm a woman, so of course I have a nurturing heart, but I also listen with a critical mind. And I said to myself, I'm listening, but I want to make sure that I'm hearing you and not just hearing your emotion. But it was the heart of God that really made a difference. And so I built this platform being transparent, being honest, as much as I could possibly be. But I really want you all to understand that I personally will not subscribe to situations that don't benefit me as a woman. Okay. I don't know people that do. Everybody don't like cocktails. Ha! I mean, who don't like me though? But at the end of the day, the truth is everybody don't like me, and that's okay. And that's fine. And you don't, and listen, and I bid you well. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. God bless. But at the end of the day, I personally cannot subscribe. I personally will not and cannot subscribe to women being disrespected, demeaned, or whatever. Now, I'll be honest. Okay? I ain't been lie to y'all now. If something ain't right, it ain't right. Huh? If it ain't right, it ain't right. Look, I'm always gonna keep it 100. But subscribing to a situation where we are not being valued is where I draw the line. Okay? I hope that you guys understand. I hope that you guys hear my heart. I am not here to bash or demean any Facebook page, any IG page, nothing. I'm telling you what I will and will not subscribe to. I purposely, full transparency, told Michelle, don't send me nothing. I told y'all that. Now I'm working with her about something else, but I said don't send me nothing. Okay. I don't want to be the person to disappoint anybody. Y'all please hear my heart. Please hear me. Please understand. This right here is bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Hey, Dr. H. My mom always said, right is right, wrong. Yeah. Okay. You guys hold on for 1 second, okay? Y'all give me 2 seconds. I can run to that. Hold on. All right, I'm about to log off of Instagram because y'all ain't saying nothing. Instagram is just enjoying the fruit of my labor. Y'all go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, huh? Okay, I'm about to log off. Love y'all. Bye. Because Instagram's being nosy. Don't want to say nothing. Okay? So here's the thing. let me address this really quickly. I try to be as respectful as possible. And although I am a sharpshooter, pow, pow, there's some things that I can and I will not say. Okay? But I need y'all to understand. I've gotten some very interesting messages, y'all. Do y'all realize that people are fed up with the church? Do y'all realize these people are fed up with the church? Do y'all realize that people are fed up with YouTubers and Instagrammers and Facebookers? Do y'all realize that? Really? Come on, let's be for real. Let's be for real. People are just, you say yes, okay. People are just fed up. All I want to do, listen, I told y'all, I was slow walking this YouTube thing on purpose, y'all. I promise y'all. Because you know what comes with it. You know people are going to expect all these things. They want you to be perfect. They want you to do this. I'm not it. Y'all don't come over here talking about, well, you supposed to do this. I sure won't. I can't. Don't look for me to do nothing. I'm not perfect. I ain't gonna try. I cannot pretend like I'm perfect for y'all. I'm not. And I'm going to mess up. And we all mess up. But I think the point is that when people mess up, it's good to acknowledge where you've messed up. Okay? And for me, I made a statement here on YouTube and I said, if I'm wrong, I will come back and I will own it. And so today I said, maybe she doesn't like women. Maybe she's sexist. She said, I'm not sexist. And I said, I want you to know, I'm going back online to let the people know I stand corrected. That's it. Now, she's working behind the scenes. I don't want none of it. Let the people do what they're going to do. Everybody wants this whole, listen, and I'm part of the microwave generation too. I want it now too. Okay? Listen, what's going on? Y'all let me know. Don't spoon feed me. Look, where my phone at? Let me know what it is. That's what I want to do. But this is, I'm talking just about the situation. This is not an overnight process. And I can't expect for her to operate on my time. Who am I to tell somebody what to do and what to give me and how to go about it? When it's their life that's at stake. When it's their child that's at stake. Who am I to do that? I will not. Okay? And all I wanted to do was to come back to YouTube where I made the statement. I thought she was sexist. I stand corrected. I will not divulge any additional information. We had a very long conversation. Yes, Michelle Loud. We had a very long conversation. Very long conversation. Very long conversation. About a good hour and a half. Okay? So lock me in. This is my number. That's all I can tell you. That's it. That's it. So, if you guys are not subscribed, you got to subscribe. That's all you can comment from now on. Because people just comment and they ain't subscribed. And listen, y'all go to the church house if we wait on the Lord. Yes. And here's the thing. I will always stand by, if this is true, justice for Jason. Justice for this for the little boy. For their precious baby. If not, let God deal with it. Who am I to judge that? What does Angel Cole say? Who are me to judge? Who are me to judge? I can almost say that too much, so that might stick. But I don't hate Cassandra. What's going on, babe? Oh, okay. No. See, here's the thing, though. I wanted to come on because I want y'all to understand something. I am accountable. Oh, thank you, Chantel G. I am accountable. I told you all, if something happens and I'm wrong, I will come back here to tell you all that I'm wrong. Period. If I'm wrong, I will come back here on YouTube and I said, where I said it first. And I said, listen, I'm letting you know now, I'm going live tomorrow. And I'm going to tell the people that I stand corrected. so that everybody's clear. There's no what's that, blurred lines. There's nobody thinking this, and I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. And I want to make sure that people understand there doesn't need to be a whole bunch of foolishness. Right? If you say something and you're wrong, apologize, correct it, move on. It don't need to be all this back and forth foolishness, right? We don't need to say, okay, my YouTube algorithm on my Facebook money looking like this, I need to put out more content. That's not how cocktails operate. God gonna take care of me. God, listen, if God ain't gonna do nothing else, he gonna take care of his daughter. He gonna take care of me. So I don't need to come on here to talk about this young lady in a way that's unseemly for clicks, likes, and views. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Why do I need to do that? I have a whole event to go to tonight. Your girl gonna be looking like a fox, okay? You know, y'all, if y'all not on my IG, you might go subscribe now. Subscribe now. Subscribe now. I was praying that she would talk to you because you are real. And look, I gotta just keep it 100. And here's the thing: I posted on my Patreon the screenshots of my conversation, and then I said, "That's not right. That's not right." Deliberately said, "You know what, Catrice? That's not right." And so I went back and I posted this. Let me show you what I posted. Let me try to understand. Full transparency was yesterday at 9:39 a.m. And y'all might know it says full transparency. And I gave them the outline of why I did what I did. And this was before I talked to Michelle. I felt convicted. This is not who you are, Cocktails. You love and you want to see the best. Don't feed it to the mess. And what I was thankful for is this young lady thought it not robbery to say, "Here's my number, call me." And I did just that. And we got it together. We got it right. Okay? I'm not going to do that. They do foolishness for a couple of dollars. And it's not a lot of money, y'all. It's not. She absolutely does. And I've always said that she needs support. And I've always said we're going to keep praying for Jason, although I said what I said the other day. Okay? We have always been justice for Jason and standing up for women. Now, listen, if a woman is wrong, I love my sister enough to say, "Look, sis, come here." And I told her this. I told y'all that scripture. Young man, we call you because you're strong. Old man, we call you because you know the way. I said, "Listen, you young. I'm a couple years older than you. Here's what I think." And it was well received. And I received what she said to me. That's what real women do. And I'm so thankful that she said, "You know what? Call me. Let's talk this out." So thankful. She's just as funny as I am on the phone. If not worse. She is funny. Okay? But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to knock a sister that's really trying her hardest to get some things done. And listen, for me, it's not up to me how she does it. I don't need to. Why do I need to police a grown woman? She's young. Yes. If she needs guidance, she'll call for it. But why do I don't need to police you for that. Some of the challenge that I've seen is we have to check our motives here. What is our motive for doing what we're doing for these people? Are we trying to help her for something else? God understands what we need. The Bible says that he even waters the grass in the fields. So why do we need to worry about what God's going to do? That's his job. Let God do. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let God do what God is going to do. We're going to stay over here on the upright part. So you know what? We're here to support you. We're here to pray for you. Behind the scenes stuff. But I am not here. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's what people want. Two women online fussing, back and forth, bickering. No. And if I talk to Cora, I will talk to her the same way. That's what you do. I am 41 years old. Cora is 35. I'm going to say, sis, let's have a conversation. If anyone knows me for real in real life, they know that's, come on, let's talk it out. Let's go. I don't care how much money you got. Your money means nothing to me. It's about what you're doing, the principle about the situation, not about, oh, well, your father could put me on the stage. Listen, God can do that any day of the week. God can do what man can't do. But we're so reluctant, especially as women. Ladies, we're so gullible. Y'all hear my heart? I can't say what I want to say, but we're so gullible. Please be careful. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. Here we go. Please be careful, okay? Don't matter to me. I have friends that are millionaires. Money means nothing. Money means nothing. What does your heart say? Listen, I could easily come online right now. Oh, you know what? Cora Jace ain't posting 10 days. Y'all, let me put some. She's on S Watch. I could do that. What's the point? What would that profit me to come online to make up something so they all can say, oh, she's on Watch? Oh my God. And you know what? It's manipulation. I've seen some things, y'all. And the people that have messaged me, never talked to these people before in my life. Yeah, it was, Cassandra. And you were the one that was praying the most. And I appreciate you. You were the one that was praying the most, and I appreciate you. Because she said that in Patreon. She said, I really hope that y'all talk. And we did. And I really wanted to say it yesterday, but I said, no, I'm going to wait till today. I wanted it to be a surprise for you guys. Because I wanted you all to know what God did and what God is doing. God is working even when y'all can't see it. Be not dismayed, y'all, about things that are being said online. I can't say what's being said is true or not true. That's not for me to discern. It's for you to understand. All I can say is cocktails. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's all I got. All I can say is y'all be careful. And listen, YouTube is for entertainment. Watch YouTube for what it's for. Entertainment. With a critical thinking mind. But women, let me caution you. I'm gonna say this, and I know this is from God. And I'm not gonna say, hey, what's going on, yo? Let's see. When you co-sign to degradation of a sister, be mindful, be very mindful that if you have a daughter, a sister, a cousin, an aunt, a friend, that the same thing can happen to you. I cannot co-sign degradation of a sister or a brother. I cannot co-sign it. I will not co-sign degradation of a sister. I cannot call her out of her name. I will not. I did say that Courtney needs a helmet, and that's the truth. She does need a helmet. She needs to go through the fire, sis. But I cannot co-sign to the degradation, the name calling, the ridicule, all of this stuff. And listen, if you like that kind of going on, and you don't, that tells me you don't value yourself. That tells me I don't have enough respect for myself as a woman to allow people to talk about who I am about somebody else. That's what that tells me. That's what that tells me. I don't love and respect and have enough esteem for myself that I'm going to allow this foolishness without correction or turning it off. Oh yes, that's what that tells me. I have 80 people in and watching, or 75 people right now watching live. Somewhere down the line, someone has said something. And listen, you can correct the sister without calling her a name. You can correct the sister without being disrespectful. You can correct the sister without co-signing to foolishness that you know is not true. You can co-sign. Hey, you know what? We do want this information. We do want this situation, but I'm not co-signing to someone calling my sister, someone that looks like me, names. I'm not doing it. No, not on my watch. Do that someplace else. You can't do that here. You cannot do that here. If I see someone in the comments talking about a sister in that way, and listen, we're gonna have to cover some women. We have to do it with tact and respect the class. We are not gonna. I would not dare sit up here and call someone whatever just for clicks, likes, and views. I'm not doing it. God gonna take care of me. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't worry about that. That's the least of your worries. Worry about the person, the people, and the situations that are saying these things and don't have the full scope. And again, I don't even want it. I just wanted to tell y'all that we had a conversation, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I don't know what all was being said because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't really watch. People actually have to send me stuff. I don't. When I get off of here, it's too much. Because I got to get pulled in this video here, that video there, this video here, and there's 3-part series over here. I ain't got time for no 8-part series, 3-part series. I'm going to focus on what God gave me here on Cocktail Hour, and that's it. But I'm not going to allow, I'm not going to do it. We could talk about it and say, okay, this wasn't right. Like I said, I thought she was sexist. I said that here. And I said, if I'm wrong, I'm going to come back and say, and I'm here today to say this, that I stand corrected. That's all I can do. But as far as everything else is concerned, let God handle it. Okay? Calling people names, we're not doing it. Now you can do it. You can't do it here though. You got to go someplace else. We're not doing that over here. That's not what God didn't give me this and the people that are coming on and supporting and everything for me to start tearing people down. Why would God give me a gift? I get these messages when I get offline, y'all. Keep preaching, keep doing it. I said, I'm not no preacher. Was I ordained? Yes. And didn't want it. And afterwards I didn't want it. But why would I, if I am a woman of God, come online to degrade my sister for $1 from YouTube? Think about that. Think about that. I'm going to sit here in this chair and I'm going to tell you, oh, you know what? Huh? You know she's a blank. You know she's a this. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Let's read some of these comments. I'm sorry, I had to go in because the listen, and beautiful Kimmy, I gotta talk to you offline. We gotta talk. I'm getting a lot. The amount of mail. I was out with my girlfriend last night. We were hanging out, catching up on birthday dinners and drinks. I'm sitting down with her. We're having a good kiki. Okay? We catching up. Girl, what's going on in your personal life, girl? You know how we do. And I said something, said bloop, 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 bloop in my IG inbox. That quick. I'll say this. It pays to have integrity. And I ain't perfect. I don't ask for a document. Isn't this something that I went on Nosy Bystander's page today and I had the same thing she had? That woman is integral. That young lady has class. She has integrity. Right? She says, we're not going to do that before we have to vet it out first. We have to vet it. We have to vet that. Then we'll come back and report on it. That's what she says. And she goes on about her business. Talks about her other topics. Right? She talks about her other topics. She talks about everything else. She said, oh, we have our lineup here. I'm all over the place. So y'all know. But isn't it something that when you don't have to do all these other things, people just give you stuff? Oh, listen. If you all can walk a day at this point in my shoes, baby, and I see what I get. I'm afraid to see what Larry Reid and King Johnson get, yeah. I know they get stuff because I'm getting a lot. And you know what? And one person said to me today, we never tell you who it is. They said, is this really you? I said, yes. Are you sure? Tell me what you said on the last video. I said, I got one better. I'll record a video. This is me. I look a mess right now. It's early in the morning. Chat. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm all over the place. And she said, now I can send you what I want to send you. Isn't it something that when you just do right by folk? Isn't it something you just gotta be yourself? Just be yourself. And I'm so thankful because I prayed about that thing, y'all. This whole YouTube thing. Said, Lord, don't let me get on this thing and get driven by the money. That's what I said. Don't let me get on these YouTube streets and see these dollar signs and get driven by the money. And every time I log off, someone says, I want to bless you. Isn't that something? I try not to even ask for it that much. They just do it. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you saying what you're going to say. I ain't perfect. Not even close. I'm actually pretty screwed up. I'm all over the place. But and I'm trying my best to respond, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But sitting down and talking to that young lady yesterday, it blessed me. It blessed me. DHR said this whole situation is a woman's issue anyway. It's between two women and a baby, so I'm glad you're handled the way that. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a sensitive subject. It's very sensitive. And so it's important that we try to handle it with care. You know? But it's not up to me to say, what would it profit me to come on here to call somebody a name? Can y'all answer? I want to know that. Y'all give me y'all indulge me for a second. What would it profit me to come on here to YouTube for $1.25, $10, right? A couple cash apps, and to destroy someone's life or someone's character? What would that mean? What would that do? I've told my story on here a couple times. I've never mentioned a name. Not one time. I told my story, and those that know. I wrote a book about it. I've never mentioned a name. Never came on and said, this pastor at this church and this happened. Can't do it. You know who they are. God does too. And I got a message from one of my former parishioners. They said, They watching your channel and they like it, but they feeling bad about it. That's what I got. They like what you're doing and they're happy for you, but they feel bad about it. They feel bad about it. They feel terrible. They feel terrible. They watching. I didn't say who they was, but they watching. Cocktails come online. She drank a little bit. She talk a little stuff. She get offline. And that's why I said, you know what? I told my sister, I said, today's self-care is I'm going to go and do something that I really love to do. And I'm going to splurge on myself just a little bit more because God is so gracious. I don't need to sit on here all day. I don't need to come on here and just say, oh, Michelle is, oh, you know she's a strumpet. I'm not do that. Why would I do that? And she looks like she looks like me. She looks like me. She's a woman. And for those who participate, but you know, it's called lack of self-respect. If I could say that, oh, you know, she's a, I know how they look. I know people that, you already know what that is, girl. Just nasty, vile. She's all, you know, she's all, oh, what would that profit me? To come on here and tell y'all all this stuff that I don't mean. That I'm just saying. Or better yet, I might be mad. Yeah. I might be a little mad. A little. What I got today. My God. What I got today. I got to consult with my two people here on YouTube that I talked to offline to see if I should even drop this in Patreon. Because I'm scared. Because it's a crossover, which is fine. But I got to know who I could trust. Listen, it's to the point now I don't even know if I want Patreon. Do I really want Patreon? Because, I need to know if I can trust you. Yeah. So, all hearts and minds clear. Y'all good? Y'all good over there? What y'all saying? What the people saying? What the people saying, child? Oh, y'all hold on for 1 second. Let me go back to the bathroom. Because y'all not having a little cocktail. Hold on. All right, y'all. What the people saying? What the folks saying? Let's see. What the people talking about? Let's see. Y'all know I'm 41. Kevin Harris said integrity will take you further than your gifts and your talents. She said, I like, well, you're in the right place because I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Folks know, she said, know who they can trust. We read this one. Yes, you should. You always acknowledge your errors. That's what God requires, period. You know, folks wasn't raised right. Whoop. We all respond in our emotion. Yeah, we do. That's what I did earlier this week, and I repented for it. Folks, listen, let people do it. I know. Wow, thank you, Cassandra. I love how you're handling this little sister you deserve. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Cassandra's always supporting. I swear. She's the MVP of the century, child. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all. I'm just trying to. I just want to operate in integrity. That's all I want. Laverne McCall said, "Trust is key." Sally Michelle trusted people that told her everything she told. Wow. Well, that's not good. And so the only thing that I am permitted to say, and that I told her that I would say, is that I stand corrected. Cocktails. She told me a lot. She told me a lot. Very, very open young lady. Told me a lot. A lot. A lot that some people will never ever get or never get again. And the only thing I'm permitted to talk about, which I told her that I would, is that I stand corrected about her being sexist. Everything else, y'all don't have to wait for. Okay? That's all I got. She knows that, we talked about some other things and God will work it out. So, all right, got all hearts and minds clear, y'all. Y'all good? Everybody all right? Thank you for those who subscribed. I had to put the subscriber mode on because I see a lot of people come on that they share, they talk and they share, but they don't subscribe. So we're changing some things around here. DHR says, "I personally think those who are tearing her down are hating on her because she's not apologetic enough for her past. She's obviously a good mother despite her mistakes." We all make mistakes, y'all. And it's well said, DHR. BB Field, what's up, BB? Hey, girl. She said, "Michelle Lau should be careful she gets info to. You don't let your," that's it. That's scripture. And the Bible says, "Cut it off." I need to stop, y'all. I'm in this hotel, y'all. I need to be careful. They're going to put me out. I just checked in. I had to hurry up and do the thumbnail downstairs before I came upstairs. That's how much I love y'all. I was in the lobby tent. Get this thumbnail together. So yeah. Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. I told her, I said, don't send me any on the phone. Don't send me anything. When I tell you though, the portrayal is not so. And if I'm working on a case, why would I give everything at one time? That's not wise. That's not wise. But in the midst of that, why would I be ridiculed, talked about, But again, I question wholeheartedly when people say things that are unseemly, the self-esteem. The self-esteem. It's a self-esteem issue. If you can sit and listen to one bash another woman, your self-esteem is low. I am my sister. I told her that. I said, you are me, I am you. You are me and I am you. That's two things I just told y'all. You are me and I am you. Is she emotional? Would you not be emotional? Hold on, I'm trying to be sexy, child. Would you not? I've never conceived a child before. The Lord didn't bless me with that. He didn't bless me. And I'm aware of it. I'm infertile. I've made no qualms about it here on YouTube. Listen. But why would I sit around and say, well, because I feel this way about myself, let me just let somebody else talk about me like this? Does it make sense? Even when narratives don't add up. Beloved, even when they don't add up. I've seen a lot on Instagram. I've seen a lot on Facebook. I've seen a few things on YouTube. I've seen narratives not line up. But God. See, listen, I can tell you all day and come on here and say, let me just put up here. I told y'all, Michelle Lau, what's that going to do for me? What's that going to do? And then she's younger than me. So I'm looking like a bully, demeaning my sister. And if I'm wrong again, guess what I'm going to do? You guys tell me what I'm going to do. Come on. For the people that came on in and that subscribed in the chat, what y'all think I'm going to do if I'm wrong again? I'm going to come right back here. Have I not? I'm going to come right back here and say, you know what? Y'all was wrong again. That's life. That means I'm not perfect. That means that I understand what grace is. Why is it that we want to sit here? I'm on Facebook Live and I'm going to say, today is a Terry Michelle Loud down day. She's a slut. She's a... No. And yeah, come on. If you really know God, you know God ain't pleased with that. Listen, my former pastor's daughter and I have not talked in 8 years. Let me tell you something. You will never, except for one, you will not hear me say nothing negative about her. Not one. Because it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. So we haven't talked, so that means that you're a female dog? That means you're a strumpet? That means, that you out here a lady of the night? Because we're not talking. Let me make sure that I'm clear. I'm clear on that because we're not talking, you're all those things. Or better yet, let's say I'm a man and you don't adhere to my advances, then that means I'm all those things. Come on. Let's stop pretending, y'all. Let's stop pretending that this girl is not a pretty girl. Let's stop pretending, y'all. Let's stop pretending. She got the kids for nothing. Let's stop pretending that narratives haven't been shifted in the past. And listen, I'm not here to just be on this, but I'm here to be transparent, y'all. Why all of a sudden our narratives being shifted? Why? Come on, y'all, somebody talk to me. Why all of a sudden our narratives being shifted? Why all of a sudden, this person is all these different things they weren't that before? Why? Oh, anyone with any type of discernment. Come on, y'all got to have the Holy Ghost for me. And I ain't even that saved to that degree no more. I have a relationship with God though. You got to have some sort of discernment and some sort of past in the church and the ministry to understand what's going on. You got to know. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna log off because I think I'm gonna talk too much at this point. In not a few short weeks, you're gonna see a shift of the women. You're gonna see a shift of the women. You're gonna see a shift of the women. That's all I'm saying. You're going to see a shift. You're going to see it. I see one already. I ain't say nothing. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing to Healing Zone. She said, I think she has issues, but what has been done to her is wrong. We all have issues, Wendy Taylor. You are watching one right now. Lots of issues. Lots of problems. We all have issues. But life is what it is. And how can we allow her? Oh, thank you so much, ACOJ. I appreciate you. How can one get better if they don't go through? No, I know. But how can one get better if they don't go through? How can one advance if they've never been through how can one progress if they've never been through the fire? never touched the fire, never experienced the fire, never experienced the tribulation. How can we go through it? And then how can we, and how can we as the elders, right? I'm looking at Ayala Van Zan. She's like, we're the elders. How can we as the elders, those who are older, talk about it without trying to lead? I said, here's the situation. Let me know what I could do. Look, I can't do much. I ain't got the resources. All I could do is come on and say what I have to say. Okay? This is very serious. It's very serious. Okay? And if this was another one of my sisters, I would do the same thing. And listen, I never thought I would be in this place of trying to uplift to this degree, because I've been through so many things myself in the ministry and so many things myself in life and with friends and family and folks. But this is urgent, y'all. She doesn't need for us to talk down to her. She needs our prayers. And if she's wrong, allow God to correct it. And then what we do on the sideline, we help her along the way. We just help. Sister, I'm here. Let's talk about it. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. You were wrong. Let's get it right. That's all we do. We don't do nothing else besides that. But sitting here and adhering to the ridicule and the vile comments, and I don't subscribe to that. I want God to bless me. I like being blessed. I like a lot being blessed. I do. I like a lot being blessed. And I want God to bless her. Let's see what people are saying. What do people say? It is indeed the fire that refines us. There's no growth without fire. Absolutely. Well, thank you, beloved. McCall, appreciate you. Uplifting, yes. Help her to straighten her. I'm not going to sit here with you on a platform that I didn't create to knock my sister. I'm not doing it. You will not get me to do it. And if I do, it's a reason why. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say, come, let's have a conversation. My pastor that I served, she was a lot of things. But she really enjoyed talking and ministering and uplifting and mentoring. And she would say, what is this? Let's talk about it. That's what I was raised up under. That's what I miss. Y'all want to hear something? Transparent moment. I miss serving the woman of God. It was my absolute pleasure to honor and to serve the woman of God, because I knew that my blessing was tied to it. And that's why the enemy separated us so bad. Y'all want to know the truth? I miss my pastor. She's still alive. She's still with us. I miss her. I love her. Earnestly love this woman. Love her. I spent my 20s, my whole 20s serving. I was so blessed. I just incorporated my business again. And the name of it means service. The name of my business means service. Because I know I had to do some stuff for YouTube. Because they're monetized, child. They want, stuff. And it means service. How can I serve? One of my dear friends is struggling with cancer. She has ovarian cancer. And when I first met her, she said to me, Gandhi all he talked about was service. Mother Teresa, service. What can I do to serve you? Not to bring you down. Yeah, we're gonna cut up about the Brian Collins of the world and the Jamal Bryans and the Core J. We're gonna cut up about that. We're gonna do it. Because I'm still a little messy. But even in my doing that, I'm still gonna bring it back to the main thing. I said, Cora, baby, if you're ready, I'll walk with you to the altar. Let's go. We tired of talking about you now. Let's go to the altar. Let's get this right. These people don't want no daggone deliverance, and hopefully they will at one point. Hopefully she'll see this. Is this correction about loud? Could repeat. Hey, Miss Gorgeous Greer. Thank you, babe. I'm gonna circle back around that. No, this is not about correction for. This is a correction when I said about Miss Loud, and I talked to her yesterday. But it's service. Yesterday, so I made a statement here on YouTube. Let me address it. I made a statement here on YouTube, and I said that I believe that maybe she didn't want to hear from me because I'm a woman. Okay? Maybe she doesn't want to hear from me because I'm a woman. And I could not be even more wrong. I saw what she was who she was talking to, some things. I knew the crowd and I knew the subscriber base and all the other stuff. So I said, maybe because I'm low-hanging fruit here on YouTube. And I could not have been any more wrong. And so I said to you all, when I am corrected, and when I've got something wrong, I'm going to come back here and say that I messed up, and I did. Stay corrected. Okay, and I did. Excuse me. All right, y'all. All hearts and minds clear. I gotta get ready to go. I be getting on here not wanting to get about. Girl, listen, I need an assistant. I need someone that's just gonna help to volunteer at the moment, child. I ain't got no money, bam. But I need someone that's gonna help me, and it's gonna be. But I'll figure it out because I have a lot going on, and it just seems like ever since I've been going live a lot more on YouTube, everybody's been texting and calling. I'm like, y'all ain't never called me and texted me this. What y'all want? And I talked to him just like that. I said, listen, what's going on? You good? You sure? What you calling me for, child? Like, what? They know I love them, y'all. I do. I love my family, my sister in particular, my cousin Cal. I was just talking to her on the phone before I got on the phone. Look, up until the time I went live, she's talking to me about college and stuff, and that's my baby. I love her. Her mother's an attorney, so I might have to reach out to her about some things here on YouTube. But I love my people, but they know I'm just a sharpshooter, pow pow. You gonna get it from me, and that's it. You gonna come to me for the truth, not for no mess, for the truth. You ain't coming. I'm not gonna give you no fluff now. I ain't gonna give you no fluff. I can't do it. You want the truth or you want the lie? Because I'm telling you the truth. AXS. I gotta get my tickets for this event because I gotta get ready to go. So. Yeah, I need an assistant. I do though, because I'm low-hanging fruit. I'm 1,300 people, 1,357 strong. Y'all on here, gang, the cocktails in the building. But I may have to change some things around because I want to make sure that I trust everybody that's in my Patreon, and so I will be shifting some things within the coming week to make sure. I gotta vet y'all. I gotta vet people. I gotta make sure y'all, that's why I didn't post something last night. See, I should have, and I could have, but I didn't. I didn't post nothing. Patreon gets the exclusive, but this had to wait till YouTube. This had to wait. Because I said it here first. I want to bring it back to YouTube where I initially said it. And I didn't say initially in Patreon. I said it here. Okay? So if you all would like to support, please feel free to support the Cash App, y'all. Or you want to subscribe to the Patreon. Hold on. Patreon here. Cocktail Hour. CATRICE, that stands for with. Y'all already know. Show sister some love on the Cash App, child, because this is a lot of work. Whew, listen. The stuff that I got today. And I know what's more coming, child, because one of my my patrons / followers here on YouTube said, "Girl, I got to see you sometimes." Child, send it. I need to know what's going on. But they sent some stuff, and I'm like, man, this is a mess. This right here, tragedy. It's too much. Okay. But we're gonna keep Michelle. We're gonna keep everybody in prayer. Michelle, Cora, the Potters. How we're gonna keep them in prayer. They need the prayer. I know. I don't say that. They need the prayer. They need prayer. All the churches around the globe that these pastors are out here messing around. The daggone New York Bishop. He just need to go. He just need to go back. No. He just need to get himself together. The bishop need to get himself together, child. So that's how God rebukes. He prepares a table in the presence of your enemies. This was oh, thank you so much. We celebrating all Leo season. Okay, it is time for the king of the jungle to come out. The king is here. All right. I don't think of myself that high, but I'm gonna tell you this: the king is in the building. The king of the jungle is in the building, honey. Okay, Leo season is in full effect. God is good, but you know, I'm mostly thankful because my patrons, in particular, Cassandra, she was one of the people that said, "I can't wait for you all to have a conversation," and we did, and I was so excited, and I was so overjoyed, and she was so pleasant. Listen, y'all. She was so pleasant. Huh? I don't know what people talking about. Now, I did tell her I don't want no crying on my channel. You know, I be trying to get myself together so I don't cry. I still don't want that. No, you want to come and talk? That's fine. She's a sweet girl. That's fine. But I don't want no crying. You know, I can't do the crying, child. I'm still working through that part. That's a trigger. I'm working about that in therapy. But and listen, I tell my sister literally everything. And she was so happy that I talked to her. So happy. She said, she called me and said, how did it go? And I said, it went fine. Didn't tell her everything that happened. Just told her, talk to her. I said, I got to go back on YouTube. Tell people what happened. That's it. She knows nothing else. And she's at the event right now. So I might watch over here, child. Jesus. I got to get ready to roll out. Thank you, Yoli C. I appreciate you, babe. I haven't heard you in a while, too. I got to talk to you. But yeah, it was good. And give people grace, y'all. Give people grace. She said, if you're not sure, don't. Yeah, I actually was not. I wanted to post a Patreon, but I said, that's why I put in this morning. I said, breaking news. I gave you all the tea. Breaking news. We're going to go live on YouTube. I didn't want to break it to Patreon first because I don't know who's in there. And so everyone from now on will be vetted because I need to make sure that you guys, I know how this goes. Okay. And I think now I have to be a little bit more cautious because I'm getting a lot more followers and folks are texting me right now on Instagram. But I'm just, I really want people to, oh, thank you. I really want people to just know that this is not a joking matter. This is serious stuff. And there's more serious things. But when I got in my inbox today, actually, it was a good 2 hours worth of stuff. And that's why I have to talk in code. And I'm trying to talk in code so that the women of God wake up. Okay? That's all I can say. I will never go against the grain, never disrespect anybody here on any social media streets, period. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, don't want to do it. Okay? I learned my lesson. But y'all be careful. Please be careful. Please be careful. Please make sure that you are acknowledging. Here's another Instagram message. Please make sure that you're acknowledging what's being said and how does this affect me. I am a woman. And it's about time we have some girl power. What's wrong with that? Goddamn. Why can't we have girl power? Why can't we say enough is a damn enough? You're not going to disrespect me like this. But you know one thing I realized, and I want to go. When you are used to abuse, you take it as love. In therapy, I had to realize that from my childhood, abuse felt normal. It felt normal. It's not normal. It's not. And you're not finna talk to me no kind of way. Oh, no. You're not finna talk to me no kind of way. No. You can wrap that thing up and throw that out. Wrap that thing up and throw that out. Period. Wrap it up. Chuck it. It's out of here. You're not finna talk to me no kind of way. Women of God, wake up. Stop letting this stuff go on. Even if it's your sister, stop. Stop this foolishness. You want to sit here and you want to sit here and co-sign some foolishness? And that's why the church is the way that it is today. The men of God are allowed to do what they do because the women of God allow it. Stop it. Call it out. I'm going to say it. Call that shit out. I'm tired of it. Men of God get online, want to talk a whole bunch of bull about women of God, and we say nothing? Listen, if it comes across my desk, if it comes anywhere near cocktail hour, and I address it, I'm saying what I gotta say, and that's it. I'm not having it. You're not finna come over here with this foolishness and thinking it's okay. But you know why it's okay? Because the women allow it. If we stop allowing this mess, it would never happen. Never. But because we do, I ain't gonna say we because I don't. Because they do, it is allowed. Y'all keep allowing it, it's gonna turn on you too. I guarantee you, if you talk to anybody offline, listen. Okay? I'm gone. I'm about to say too much. Love y'all. I'm done. But listen, y'all be careful. That's how serious it is. What I got today, God ain't playing with it. All right, so y'all support the channel. I appreciate y'all because this might not be monetized again, child. The one about the bishop wasn't monetized because I went in. I was talking about, y'all know. Y'all watched it. I might take it down. It was monetized, but it was limited. But I just really want y'all to understand the seriousness of this. My heart today. Y'all stop allowing people, men and women alike, talk to degrade y'all. Who raised y'all? I'm asking the women on TikTok who raised them. I should be asking the older women because my demographic is 35 to 70. Who raised y'all? And maybe that's the demographic that I need to talk to because they lost. Who raised y'all? You let some man and some whatever say whatever to y'all. Shoot here. I ain't said it out loud, but I'm like, Chad, this is a mess. Oh Lord, my sister's in the building, Chad. She Bozo's in the house. I can't. Oh my God. Thank you, Patricia Belgrave. I appreciate you. But listen, we got to do better. Men and women of God, y'all got to do better. Call me in. Somebody from New Orleans said they want me to come to New Orleans. Email me, Cocktail Hour with Catrice. Email me. I will come. But I'm going to vet you first. Shoot. I'm going to vet you first. I'm going to vet you. Because you got to know better, y'all. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And these people that are allowing this, I'm questioning who you are. Not on my watch. If someone's wrong, I'll handle it. She has my number. She'll come call. She'll talk to me. And everyone else that has credibility. Huh? I said what I said. She has credibility. Okay? I gotta go. Now I'm talking on the side of my neck. I love you guys. Be good. Be safe. Take care of each other. Ladies, let's uplift each other. Okay? Do not allow people to talk down to y'all. Build up that self-esteem. Maybe I gotta post some stuff on Patreon about self-esteem. Oh, real quick. I'm gonna post something on my community tab. One of my subscribers, amazing. You have to follow her. She's amazing. She's beautiful. And she's trying to uplift the women. So in 5 minutes, look on my community tab. She's awesome. She's on TikTok, and she shares about her own personal journey with the church. What an amazing example of how to overcome. We all love gossip. I do too. I love a good tea session, child. I love it. Tell me the tea, child. Okay. But when it comes out to inspiration, who's filling you up? Who's filling you up? And the people, it seems like the people that have the most influence are women. Now, listen, there are some men out here that are doing their thing, but can they be trusted? I like men like the rest of the women, Jay. You know, I'm single, but who's filling you up spiritually? This woman is online, and she's doing an amazing job. She's so awesome. I love her watching her content on Instagram and both on TikTok, and she shows you that it's possible to live an elitist lifestyle without being too over the top. She's very calm, and she's a Christian. So y'all go follow her. I'm gonna post her on my community tab in a few minutes. All right. I gotta go. I'm late. I gotta get ready. Y'all gonna see I'm gonna change my hair. I'm gonna be snatched in a minute. All right. Love y'all. Bye.